What is up, guys? Happy Wednesday. It is me, Coach Kyle. I know a lot of you have taken my classes, and I tell you, right, not to introduce yourself at the beginning of the video, but I want everyone to understand, right, it's all based on the brand that you're building for yourself. For most of you watching, you're a real estate agent, you're a loan officer, and so you are working in a local market, right? And so what you want to do is stay very personal to your people. For me, as I begin to grow a national brand from my business page, I want to keep people engaged. So this morning, we are going to talk about 3 major myths that I believe are keeping you from leveraging Facebook to grow your business. And these are things that I think are very practical and that we may not even realize that we're doing. But it is making an impact in your inability to leverage Facebook for the growth of your business. And so for those of you that may be seeing me for the first time, again, my name is Kyle. I am a speaker, teacher, coach in the real estate industry for real estate agents and loan officers. And really I specialize in social media, in marketing, in storytelling, and in creating brand awareness for yourself. And so as I do this more, right, I just honestly with you guys, what's up, Brandon? I have been very focused for the last 2 years on just doing Facebook. And that has been my bread and butter. I've gotten extremely good at it. And now I am trying to create a more national presence for myself. So I'm going to be doing things on an extremely professional level to what I have been doing them. I'm launching a YouTube channel, which we'll talk about later. But I'm so glad you guys are here. What's up, Alicia? Hey, Billy. And so I want to make sure, can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, give me some thumbs up, some hearts. Let me know in the comments that I sound good, because if I don't, then I need to fix something. Hey, Lori, thanks for jumping on. So, guys, I want to talk about 3 major myths, right? 3 major myths that I believe it's not that I believe, that I watch people do all the time that are making a drastic impact in your ability to leverage Facebook. All right, so myth number one is I don't need an active business page. I see this all the time. I don't need an active business page. And here is the problem with this. First of all, that is the myth, right? You need to have an active business page and an active personal page. And here is why, for several different reasons. Number one, you have 2 audiences that you're competing for their attention on Facebook. You have your sphere, right? It is your group of people, your friends, your family, those that you influence that are all over your personal page. So we've got to have a presence on that personal page. But, right, here is the big but. You also are competing for the attention of people that don't know you yet. And so you have to make sure that you have both a professional and a personal outlet for people to find you. Because for me, right, this is what it looks like for me. When someone says, hey, have you heard of Coach Kyle? You need to bring him in to speak or hire him for whatever. Well, I don't know if they're going to be a super buttoned up business person. I don't know if they're super, down to earth, normal, right? Like they're a family man, a family woman. And so I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket that they're just going to love my personal page, because they might want to see a slightly more buttoned up version of myself as the first impression. And so I want them to be able to see my business page, right? I want them to be able to see me in the light that they want to find me in. And so we've got to have both pages. We've got to make sure that we're creating content for both. But here's what's also important. Reviews. You've got to have reviews. So tell me in the comments, like if you may not know exactly, but if you have an idea of how many reviews you have on your business Facebook page, put them in the comments, because I want to see what we're working with here. Because guys, here's what I've found. Again, right here's what's crazy. Perception is reality. Perception is reality for all people. So you could be, right, like my buddy John Mayhew popped on here, and he is an incredible loan officer in Oklahoma City. And so here's the deal. He has closed hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of loans. And so if I were to refer him to someone, and here's now the world we live in. Referrals aren't what they used to be, because Googling someone is too easy. So when I refer someone and say, man, you got to call my buddy John. He's an incredible loan officer. He'll get you an unbelievable rate. They're going to go search his name. They're going to. It is going to happen, right? There's even data that supports this, that now people say that 85% of people trust an online review as much as they trust a personal recommendation from a friend. So this is the world we live in now, guys. So we've got to understand the game that we are playing. So when I recommend John, and he's done hundreds and hundreds, maybe 1,000 loans, but they go to his Facebook page, look at John, he's got 170. Come on, somebody. So that's awesome. But if they go to somebody's Facebook page and they have 2 reviews, now all of a sudden my recommendation doesn't look so good, because 2 reviews is bad, right? And so we've got to realize that there is a game we are playing. And if we're unwilling to play the game, we will not win, right? When we play by the rules, we will win. And so you've got to begin to truly invest in getting reviews to that business page, because you want people to see you in your best light possible, both your sphere and the future business you hope to get, which you don't know yet. And so these are what we have to do. And then here's one more thing. Be careful about just literally sharing content from your business page to your personal page. Because here's what's going on, right? Facebook makes all of their money from ads, which are on our business pages, where we run ads, where we boost posts. And so when you, right, if you're a realtor and you share a new listing on your business page, well, what do you naturally do? You're going to click the share button, and then you're going to share that video onto your personal page. And here's what I know that you've noticed. If you haven't noticed, you will notice now. You might get 50 likes, 100 likes, 200 likes when you have pictures with your kids in it, you and your spouse, right? But then you share something from your business page to your personal page, and it gets 1 like, 2 likes, maybe 3 likes. And we go, what the heck? What is going on? And what is happening is Facebook is suppressing the post. Facebook isn't letting people see it because we're trying to cheat the system, right? We're trying to take where they make their money and then take it to where it's free. And so the algorithm is literally suppressing posts that we just share from our business page to our personal page. So here's what I encourage you to do. You really need to make 2 posts. You need to make your business post. And yeah, you can't do the star rating anymore, John, but now it's just a recommendation, which is the same thing. And so now you need to post your listing on your business page, right? Prim and proper, button it up real nice, use the right language that you want to be found for, and then do not share it. Make a separate post on your personal page and use language that you would use with your friends, right? Imagine if your girlfriend from college was a perfect fit for your new listing and y'all were sitting at coffee. How would you talk to her, right? You wouldn't be like, oh, you'll love this house. It's 4 bed, 3 bath, 3.5 bath. It's sitting on a beautiful 1/4 acre lot, right? Like, you're not going to do that. That's how we promote a listing from a business perspective, but that sounds weird coming from your friend, right? So that's how we really win here, is when we realize They're two separate things functioning inside of one system, and we've got to treat them very differently. So that is myth number one, which is I don't need an active business page. You absolutely do. All right, myth number two. This is what I hear people say all the time. I share links all the time. Yeah, I share links all the time. I share YouTube links. I share links from my website. I share links from the MLS. I share links. Stop sharing links on Facebook. Okay? And here's what this means. Any link outside of Facebook is an enemy of Facebook. Okay? It's an enemy of Facebook because if I share my YouTube video on Facebook, when you click that link, what did you just leave? You left Facebook. And Facebook doesn't like that. And so again, what we're watching happen is when I share a link to a blog on Facebook, it will suppress the heck out of that post. And very few people will see it. So here is the trick. We share the link in the comments, right? One of the things that I want you to do before this video is over is go subscribe to my brand new YouTube channel. But I didn't put the link in the post of this live video. I'm going to put it down in the comments where the Facebook algorithm isn't paying attention for whatever reason, right? So we've got to understand this, that we do not want to be sharing links in the post. And here's kind of a part B to this myth. We also want to keep content organic and local to the platform we're on. So when you do a Facebook Live video, let Facebook Live live on Facebook. Then, right, download the video, which I'm going to do as soon as we finish. Download this video, and then now I'm going to edit it and then upload it to YouTube. I will never take that YouTube link and share it anywhere. It will live exclusively on YouTube. I can then download this, right? And then I can upload it to LinkedIn and let it live organically on LinkedIn. None of these platforms want other people's links where people then can leave on their stuff. They don't want it there, right? Then I can download this, chop it up into bits and pieces and use it for Instagram, right? It's called compound marketing. And I'm going to do a video probably next week really digging into that to help you guys. So the myth, right? I share links all the time. Don't share links on Facebook anymore. Put the link in the comments, right? So for again, you're showing a house. Put up a picture of the house. Say whatever you're going to want to say about the house. Then say in the post, if you want to see all the pictures, the link is in the comments. Right now, you can, and I don't even want to overwhelm everybody, but now you can even take it a step further, right? You can go to bit.ly, which is a URL shortener, and now you could embed that link right in the comments. So now when people click it, you can understand the data and see if it's working. It's incredible, and we're going to keep digging in, all right? So myth number 3, the last myth. Very few people can see my posts. This is the myth that I hear people say, man, very few people are seeing my posts. Guys, here is why I believe this is a myth. And yes, I guess it is partially true because we see all these articles right about Facebook's limiting it to 25 people, blah, 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 whatever, right? Here's what is really happening. Facebook is putting relevant content in front of people, and you're just not relevant. And so you're being very limited in the number of people that are actually seeing your stuff. So we've got to understand the workarounds. So here's a few workarounds for this, right? Number 1, different people like different content. So some people love videos. That's why I do videos. Some people love photos. That's why I do photos. Some people love long posts. That's why I do long posts. Some people like short posts. That's why I do short posts. Some people like the colored backgrounds. That's why I do the colored backgrounds. So guys, here's what we've got to understand that's going on right now. All of your Facebook friends like different types of content. Some of my people will never watch my videos. So if I only do videos, then I'm going to miss an entire segment of my Facebook audience. So number one, the variety of the type of post we do is going to open up a broader audience for us to be in front of. Okay, so that's the first part of breaking this myth. The second part is leveraging Facebook Messenger. Guys, here's what I believe I've discovered, and maybe this is a secret. I can't find this anywhere, but here's what I've noticed. Facebook is attempting to be more relational. And so the algorithm is looking for, right, like conversations happening in the comments, and it's going to throw that post up higher, right? It's doing these things, and here's what I've noticed. If I haven't seen somebody in a while on Facebook, I haven't seen their stuff, I'm not noticing them comment or like any of mine, if I direct message them, and then they direct message me back, like clockwork, I start seeing their stuff on Facebook. It happens almost every time. And here's why I think this happens. Doesn't it only make sense that Facebook is paying attention to when people are private messaging? And that the algorithm goes, if y'all are private messaging each other, you probably want to see each other's posts. Like that has to be the case because I notice this all the time. And so, again, Facebook doesn't want us to know that, but this is just what I've noticed doing this for a living for the last 4 years. And so try this. Get into a new habit of private messaging 5 people a day, whether it's for business, whether it's just popping in to say hi or encouraging somebody. And then when they respond, go refresh your newsfeed and see if you don't see their stuff first. So that is how I get my stuff in front of a lot of people, is that I direct message people all the time. Whether it's through birthday videos or following up or checking in, I'm constantly inside of Facebook Messenger leveraging that piece of the platform. So pay attention to that for you. And then here's the last part. The reason very few people are seeing your posts is because you don't engage. You don't engage. For so many people on social media, you only know how to window shop, right? I used to hate that when I was younger. When my mom would want me to go shopping and she'd drag me and my brother along, right? And she wasn't really buying anything. She was just looking, right? She was window shopping. And when we window shop on Facebook, we very quickly lose the opportunity to see other people. Because all you're doing is watching and the algorithm can't follow that. So though you think, well, man, I'm on Facebook all the time. You're technically on Facebook, but you're not in Facebook. So if you want to break this myth, right, which is very few people see my content, start engaging, like people's posts, comment on people's posts, get in there and be active. Be an active participant, not an active viewer. All right, and guys, if you do these 3 things, I'm telling you, the game will change. And so I want to ask one question before we go. One question, I'd love for you to comment your answer. All right, based on what we've talked about, what will you do first? What will you do first? Of what we've discussed, what is the one thing that you were like, what? I never even thought about that, but that makes sense. What is that one thing? That is where you need to start, right? Like let's be intentional in 2019. Let's stop just watching videos. Let's stop just reading books, and let's start implementing what we're learning. So what will your one thing be? And then guys, here is my ask. Here's my ask of you. If this has been valuable to you, I'm not asking you to share anything, right? Because I don't really like when people do that. But here's what I will ask. That you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because this year I am going to take my influence to YouTube. And that is going to become a big piece of my business in 2019. So I'm going to do a lot of just exclusive to YouTube content. And so I do not want you guys to miss it. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sneak in behind here, and I'm going to throw my YouTube link in the comments of this video so that you can see it. Because here's what's interesting about YouTube. And I'm learning all of this stuff, and I'm excited to share with y'all what I'm learning. But here's what I'm learning about YouTube is until you hit a certain level, like they don't want people to be able to see you because they don't know if you're going to be any good or not. And so like right now, you can literally search my name and it's almost impossible to even find my channel. So I literally just commented my link into this video. And so go click it, go subscribe to my channel. And guys, thank you for watching. I hope you got value out of this. Go kill the rest of your week, and I will see you guys soon.